Hall of Fame. I actually saw Steph Curry with them on in one of his documentaries. If they're good enough for him, they're good enough for us. Today we are ranking fitness recovery tools for athletes. It would really help me a lot if you went down, scroll to the bottom, liked and subscribe. It's going to help me know that you enjoy this kind of content. The links for everything will be down in the description if you're interested in picking anything up. First and foremost, we have the NormaTech. Now we have just the NormaTech compression legs here, but they have a whole system. They've got legs, they've got arms, hips. Basically, it's NormaTech is a pneumatic compression device, which basically means it gets blood flowing throughout your body. Wherever the NormaTech is compressing, it's going to have blood flow to that region. And if you know anything about recovery, you know that the #1 priority is blood flow. So for these, I'm going to put them in the champion category. The reason they're not in the Hall of Fame is just because they're a bit pricey. And I want the Hall of Fame to be reserved for things that like everyone can afford and everyone needs. So that's why they're not in the Hall of Fame. But if you have the money, they should go up into the Hall of Fame. I actually saw Steph Curry with them on in one of his documentaries. If they're good enough for him, they're good enough for us. Next, we have the Hydro Flask. I got it right here. That's crazy. It's 64 ounces. This is going to be top of the line, Hall of Fame, Hydro Flask. Really any water bottle will do. The Hydro Flask is just gonna keep it cold if you want it cold, keep it warm if you want it warm. On those hot track days, you want a cold water bottle, this is the one for you. They have different sizes. You get whatever you need. Water is key to recovery. Keeping along with the theme of water, we have Liquid IV. And Liquid IV is just a form of electrolyte. So this is gonna be, you can get any other electrolytes. So electrolytes are gonna be, we're gonna move that into the Hall of Fame. I think everyone should get electrolytes for recovery, help your cells and your muscles recover, get replenished of their nutrients. Next, we have the Compex system. This is a muscle stimulation and TENS unit. Now this is, I got this at the beginning of the year. I didn't expect to like it as much as I do, to be honest. The stim is excellent. The TENS on it is excellent. If you don't know, like stim, it works on your muscles, whereas the TENS unit works on your nerves. So there's a ton of muscle stimulators out there, but not a lot of muscle stimulator TENS combination. This is amazing. I'm gonna put this in the champion category because it's just expensive. If it was cheaper, then everyone, I think, should have one. Next, we have this balance board. I think this is excellent if you have ankle injuries or you're trying to like work on range of motion. Again, it's all about blood flow. This is a little thing that you balance on. It can go in all directions. Really stretch out those ankles and calves. And this is gonna be in maybe this 3rd place here, just because it's fairly specific as far as recovery is concerned. I'm gonna put it actually in the finalist. The next is gonna be this Psoas ball. These are 2 back-to-back stability tools that you need, or that I find essential. Maybe not that you need. Psoas ball, we're gonna stick that in the runner-up. I think that has a lot more versatility than the just balance board, so that goes into the runner-up category. Now next is going to be this like carpal tunnel arm massager here. Fairly specific. Do you need it? Although it has great reviews and everything, I'll put it in the semi-finalist. Something's just trying to spread it out a little bit. Maybe it should be in the finalist, but the next is a wrist roller. This is going to be, again, for a specific reason, and your wrist, honestly, my wrists suck and they need to get worked on. And I love this for that reason. So I'm going to move this up here. I'll put it down there with the wrist roller. I probably need both. Now this next item is called the PSO-RITE. This is going to massage your psoas muscles as sprinters, as runners, as athletes who use your hips. You're going to want to release your psoas. Your psoas is connects from your upper half to your bottom half. And my girlfriend really loves this. I prefer a Lacrosse Ball, same purpose, which will be on the list later. But a lot of people I know enjoy this. This is going to go in the 3rd place category. Next is going to be a journal. Now, this is this should be like instantly, I'm taking this up to the Hall of Fame. Is it a recovery tool? Not necessarily, but you should be journaling everything, whether you're good and you're recording your workouts, whether you're injured and you're recording your recovery process. This is in the Hall of Fame. You need a journal. If you want to use your phone and just do a little free Google app, that's cool too. Whatever, you need to be writing stuff down. This next thing is an ice roller kind of thing. You freeze the ball, you use it as like a little ice massage. It's okay. I mean, in my opinion, the ice roller is just kind of happy to be here. We have our first happy to be here category. So I'm going to put that in the happy to be here. If I got it as a gift, I'd be happy to have it. I'd use it like a few times and then I'd lose it, to be honest. A stretching rope, a stretching band. This is another Hall of Famer. Cheap, something everyone should have, especially if you're as, you know what, I'm going to move it down to champion just because you don't need it to stretch. I know a lot of flexible people that don't need one. So I moved it to champion just because I think it will serve many people, but maybe not everyone. You might be a lot more flexible than I am. Oh, the foam roller. We're going up to the Hall of Fame with the foam roller. Yeah, we'll go to the Hall of Fame with the foam roller. So it's a great way to give yourself a little self massage, get the blood flowing before your workout, after your workout. So we'll put that up there. This next tool is going to be used for what's called grassening. It's this technique that gets like scar tissue broken up. And I had this physical therapist named Nina. She was awesome at UC Berkeley. I loved her so much, but let me tell you, I was scared to go to see Nina every time. I wanted to go see her, but I was scared to go see her because I knew she was going to grassen me, which is like, oh my God. It hurts so much. It's like but hurts so good, I'll say. You have to look up the technique, but this is going to be in the, I'll put it in the runner-up category here. Okay, next up, we've got this Icy Hot Tiger Balm. They're just, you know, you put it on your skin, supposed to make you feel better. It doesn't actually do anything. Although you can, like, psychologically it does stuff. It feels good, smells good to me. So this is going to go in the semi-finalists. I really love Tiger Balm, but as far as recovery, next we have fish oil pills, EPA, omega-3 fatty acids, all that stuff. This is going up there, and we'll put it in the runner-up category as far as fighting inflammation goes. You could also just eat like a anti-inflammatory diet, but for those that don't, maybe and think about getting some fish oils. Next is gonna be Advil. I'm putting this up there in the champion category. This is gonna be Advil, Tylenol, Motrin, all that stuff. If you know any athletes, they probably have used this to help some of their pains and aches and reduce inflammation. It's great for reducing inflammation and injury. A note about Advil and all that other stuff is it's gonna relieve the pain, but it's going to impact you somewhere else. So just understand where else it might impact you. Next is gonna be ice baths. Ice baths are going to help you recover by vasodilation, like it constricts your blood flow. And then when you get out and warm up, it opens up your blood flow. It's going to help your nervous system repair. Some people don't like them, don't think they're necessary. I love them. I think that every champion should do them. So we'll put that in the champion category. Same for sauna. We'll move sauna into the runner-up. It's a little bit less popular, I would say, I think. But, you know, I love it for recovery. Yes, the Aqua Jogger. The Aqua Jogger is my favorite recovery tool, especially for runners. You get to get your full range of motion in the pool. You get to, you know, be a little bit buoyant. You get to have some fun in the water. I love it. This is going into the Hall of Fame. Next is going to be KT tape. I'm a huge fan of KT tape. You're going to see a lot of Olympians and volleyball players and athletes with it on. How much does it help? How much does it support your joints and muscles, which it's supposed to do? I don't really know, to be honest. So this is going to go, I'll put it in the third place category, the Lacrosse Ball. Similar to a foam roller, although it gets to work in a bit deeper areas, a bit more concentrated areas. If you've tried foam rolling your feet, doesn't really work that well, but you use a lacrosse ball, a softball, gets in there excellent. Same with your glutes, your hip flexors, your psoas, your upper body. I love it. It's going to the Hall of Fame. It's cheap. It's easy to carry around. You got it. Next is a yoga mat. I mean, self-explanatory there. This is going in the Hall of Fame. Next is this acupressure mat that actually a family member got me for Christmas, I think. And I tried it and it hurt, not in a good way. It was just all around not that fun for me. Although I looked on Amazon, it had great reviews, which I was super surprised about. So I don't know, this is going in the finalist category. Next is this muscle roller, this stick. I have one. I've used it many times. It's not as good as foam roller. It's not as good as a massage. It's not as good as a softball. It's not as good as your hands. So it looks cool. It maybe makes you feel good. So for that reason, this is going into the, we'll go third. I want to put it in finalist, but we'll go third place. Theragun or any other massaging gun tool. I like it. I enjoy it. It's easy. Anything that I don't have to do a lot of work with, I like. So we'll put this in the runner-up category here. You know what? We'll move it to champion. The next is this vibrating disc thing that I'm not sure. We had it at Cal and I wasn't really sure what it was supposed to be doing then. I'm still not really sure what it's supposed to be doing. So this is going in the happy to be here. And last but not least is a bed. This is of course Hall of Fame status because sleep is the best form of recovery. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in our next video.